Hello everyone, how you doing? Hope everyone's having a great time. And today, I don't know what's gonna happen. Welcome once more to a new live. Continuing some more of the Ocarina of Time at MajorasMask combo randomizer. Looking, as the title says, for one singular item. Which for some reason, it's taking like forever to actually find, and I have no idea why. And it's a little bit scary, because like, if you look at the map tracker, as I shared yesterday, and I'll probably share later on today, the tracker, like, it's almost complete. There's almost no checks yet. And it makes you wonder, where the heck it's going to be that final item, which, by the way, is the captain's hat. Because we need the captain's hat to get the song of the Oath to Order to be able to beat Majora's Mask. And afterwards, we can beat both games. First Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask. Now, where the heck is the captain's hat? I have no idea. But, like I said yesterday, we are doing this legit. I am not looking at any spoiler logs. We are doing this 100% legit. No cheating, no cheat coding, no. We're doing this 100% legit. But, like, it's like I said, it's still a little bit scary, because I don't know where it is, and we have checked literally almost everything. The only things we haven't checked, it's like the little locations with, you know, where you plant the beans. But for some reason, the bean seller just doesn't sell any. Maybe it's because I haven't found it in an actual check. Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I have no idea what's going on. But here's me hoping that we'll actually be able to beat this today. So that Lunk, the conqueror of randomizers, can move on to his next destination. But with that said, we want to use the most time we can get today. Let's go ahead, have everything ready, and let's continue. Alright. So, my first plan is to recheck dungeons. Because even though I said I believe the dungeons are pretty much complete, we're going to double check and see if there's something we actually missed somehow. Because the thing is, I don't think that the Deku Scrubs are randomized. But you never know. Like, at this point, anything could happen in this seed. Alright, let's look at the map. Alright, Deku Tree, everything done. Alright, so that's one check down. Let's go into Jabu Jabu. Because we're gonna check the Dungle's Cavern as adult. So we're going to check Jabu Jabu. And then we'll see the Dungle's Cavern as adult. Hey, Racing Star. What did I miss from last time? Well, quite some things. Because the thing is, to summarize this as best as I can, B, wouldn't it be funny if we find it in the first 10 minutes? No, if we find it in the first 10 minutes, after 3 whole hours of pain yesterday, I would actually flip. Navi, what do you want? They say that your seed got 10% better. Breast adds to doubt. See, ripped all those chickens? Yeah. They all committed their purpose, but they will forever be remembered. And to summarize what you missed, well, we found more items that are basically like, you know, progressive based. Like, pretty much we got everything at this point, except for one mask. And yesterday, we spent 3 whole hours, maybe even 4, trying to find that freaking mask. But it's nowhere to be found. And we spent like 3 or almost 4 hours yesterday trying to find it. But it was nowhere to be found. Like, we got the 5-hour mark. and nothing. And I was even becoming desperate because I had no idea what to do. And today, here's me hoping that hopefully we do find it. Otherwise, I'm gonna basically, you know, go crazy because I have no idea where else can it be. Like, we literally did everything. Literally did everything except for one or two checks, which is with the beans, which for some reason we cannot get because the bean seller won't sell it to you. So we are currently rechecking dungeons just to see if we didn't miss anything. I mean, I'm even starting to starve, bro. All right, Jabu Jabu, nothing. Although I'm curious if like the Deku Scrub is randomized. So let me go check real quick. Like, that's actually something I need to check, if the scrub is randomized or not. So let's go double check and see what he has. Like, if the scrub is actually randomized, I'm actually not gonna believe it. Alright, so he's all the way down here. And let's see if the scrub is randomized. Bro, actually imagine if he's randomized. Alright. Reflect. 5 Deku Nuts. Nope. Alright, otherwise everything is done. Let's go adult. There we go. Alright, let's go adult. We're gonna check the Dongo's Cavern. And then we'll check the rest of the adult dungeons. Because for the rest, I believe we got everything. Because if it's not in the dungeons, then where is it? It's not the Stray Fairies, because none of them said Captain Hat. And that's literally all that we're missing. Alright, we're back as an adult. No need to check Fire Temple, because Fire Temple is already, like, you know, all the way completed. We even made sure of it yesterday. So Fire Temple is out of the question. However, we warp to the crater because that's gonna take us quicker into the Dongo's Cavern. I mean, technically speaking, Nocturne of Shadow would have also done the same, but you know, we like volcanoes, so we'll teleport here first. Whew. Alright. And I still have zero clue where the Captain's Hat is going to end up being. See, over here, at the top of the volcano, the check it, like, the item that's over here is like the mountain title deed, which could potentially be something good. Like, look at that, over there. I know it can barely be seen, but that's the mountain title deed. And to get it, I need the beans. But I can't get the beans, because for some reason, the Deku seller won't give it to me. Like, my theory is that, you know, my theory is that it's because I haven't found the actual bean. No, not now, Bigoron. I have no business with you. Alright, I'm out. Alright, so let's go check the Dongo's Cavern and see if it's actually there. It's not a Skulltholas because 30, 40, 50 is not actually it. And no way it's the maximum of Skulltholas because A, I never got all of them, like in a casual playthrough. And B, the tracker didn't even say it. I hope. Alright, don't worry. These feet are built different. Alright. Hello, the Dongo's Cavern. I know there's some scrubs here, which we could also check. So let's go check the scrubs and see what they have. But as for the rest, look at this. Yeah, as for the rest, the Dongo's Cavern is pretty much done in terms of chests. So let's make sure that the, you know, let's see what the scrubs have. I doubt they're randomized, but like, I'm just making sure. Now, you know what? Screw this. Deku Shield. Wait, is this vanilla or... Because I never got the Deku Scrubs in the vanilla game. But also, I already have the shield. Like, does he actually give you the Deku Shield in vanilla or not? If it's not vanilla, that means the Scrubs are randomized. Which means that could be our hope to actually complete this. Alright, let's climb this over here. If you want, you know, if you want to climb the stairs, thank you. Alright. Let me get the Megaton Hammer so I can save the bombs. There we go. Thank you. Oh. They say that the Gerudo archery... Yeah, I've already done the archery. I've already done the archery in every way. Alright, I know the scrub. The scrub is somewhere over here, in this section. Alright, let's go. Alright, come on. This captain hat could be anywhere. We've done all the checks in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. How is it taking this much time to find one singular mask? Got him. Deku Stick, Ocarina of Time. No, thank you. Alright. Alright, let me actually get the fire arrow so we can do this bit by bit. Thank you. Alright, this is one. This is the second one. And the third one. There we go. Alright, fortunately, Monday is still good for Mario Day, so that's good. Alright, don't go up, don't go up. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Dang it, I missed. Alright, let me go back up. Wait for this thing to descend, and then we'll go upwards. That's where the other scrub is. I'm gonna wait right here. I'm going to make some sit-ups while this thing arrives. That's it. Do your sit-ups and keep staying hydrated. Alright. See, because in the map tracker, it's all done. Literally. It's literally all done. Alright, I hope. Whew! Alright. It's over here, so let's see what he has. Oh my goodness, the frames, bro. Okay, there's two of them. Wait. No, 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 no. Don't burn the boy. Alright, first one. 30 Deku Seeds. No, thank you. Okay, I think that is vanilla. And 5 Deku... Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't think they're randomized. Like, as far as I'm concerned, that might be vanilla items. And I think that's every single scrub? Unless I'm missing one. Like, I remember those scrubs, but I'm not sure if there's another one, like, near the end. That's why I don't know. Otherwise, everything in the Dungo's Cavern is done. Oh, careful. Don't go down. Alright, I hope. Alright, let's recheck this section and see if this over here is a scrub or not. I also need to save my energy. My bad. Bro, this rando is actually consuming. Alright, let's go. Alright, you know what? That actually works. Thank you for the impulse. I hope. Alright, is this a scrub or not? No, it's not. It's only a Scotola. Alright. In that case, that's everything done. Let's go to Forest Temple. Alright, there we go. Let's go Forest, see if there's everything done. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's any scrubs in Forest. So, it's only checking for chests. Alright, wait for it. Go! Alright, let's see. Forest Temple. Alright. Yep, Forest Temple, done. Alright, everything was completed in Forest. Shadow, if I remember correctly, Shadow is also fully complete. We did everything in Shadow, so... Let's check Water, and see how Water goes. Oh, and also Rising Star, we did end up killing the dumb fish, and we put it to sell. So that's good. Alright, we also did fishing. We did the fire arrows check. Like, we did everything according to the tracker. Alright, it's okay. We're not gonna be here for too long, so that's good. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Water Temple. Alright, water. Everything done. Water is fully complete. Alright. Just in case, check Shadow. Then we check Spirit, and that way we can confirm that we got every dungeon on Ocarina of Time fully completed. Alright, Shadow. There we go. Check Shadow, then check Spirit, and then we can progress. Alright, let's check the Shadow Temple. Which, again, is not a required dungeon. But we still beat it because I thought it would actually fit. Alright, let's see Shadow. I mean, -1 room, but other than that, everything else was completed, so... Shadow is fully done. There is no chest in that room. Alright, and last but not least, Spirit. Because we also did everything in Ganon's Tower. Or at least I think so. Like, it just showed one chest. Like, I'm actually gonna go back to Ganon's Tower and double check. Bro, I actually wonder what's the item up there. Oh, the sun, my eyes. Alright, I have one key. Alright, yeah, the one room we haven't seen is like the mini-boss, but other than that, all the chests have been found here. Although, I want to get the high ground, because I want to see what's the freestanding item that you get with the beans. So let's actually go back. Let me in. I'm actually in a hurry. Can I actually go up? Yes, I can. Alright, let's go all the way up and see what the freestanding item is. That's what I want to go check. So I'm actually just going to go over here, because the rest was pretty much done. No need to do anything else in Spirit. Alright, let's go. Alright, trigger one of the statues. Get them over here. I did not mean to do that. Alright, come on, get over here, get over here, get over here. Okay, now stay there. Stay there. Do me a favor and stay there. Okay, thank you. Woo! Alright, almost there. Alright, now let's check. What is the freestanding item if you plant the beans? Alright, let's see. A heart container. Okay, so not required. And even if I were to get it, there's no way to get it. Alright, so last place is Ganon's Tower, so let's go recheck Ganon's Tower to be 100% sure. So let's see what's there. And also, please, give me back the green. I kinda like the green. Actually, no. Blue's my favorite color, so let's stay blue. Alright, let's recheck Ganon's Tower. Because most of the fairies in MajorasMask said, "Oh, we'll give you rupees if you save us all." But for the rest, I think all the dungeons are complete, but again, I'll double check just in case. Gotta be 100% sure of everything. Bro, imagine if all I need is to beat Ganon's tower and that's it. But there's no way. Alright, here we are. I don't think we got any map, right? Yeah, we don't. Alright, we do have one small key. Alright. There is one area of spirit that I did not see. Because I'm just wondering if, like, there's any other chest in the spirit section of the tower. Calm down. I'm out of here. Okay. For example, these suns. Do they activate something else or not? That's why I don't know. Like, I'm gonna activate them all just in case. I think they all trigger just floor masters, but might as well check. Alright, mirror shield. Come here 1 second. Thank you. Okay, so that one is like the correct answer. Okay. Now let's get all the incorrect ones and see what happens. Oh, okay, so floor master. Another floor master. Move! Woof, that was close. Alright. Alright, one more to go. Nope, they're all floor masters. Good to know. Up. Alright. Because, again, apparently it showed one other chest in Ganon's tower, but, like, it appeared as if I can't do it. So, that's what got me confused. I think I remember it say, but statue, let me go. Alright, I think I remember it saying the light trial, so let's go back to the light trial. Maybe that one could be our way through. Alright, let me go check. See, all these chests are done. Let's go this side. Let's open the store. And I don't think there's anything here. It's just, you know, for rupees purposes. Aside from this, I think we got everything, because in fire, there's no chest to unlock. Alright, there we go. I hope. Unless there's anything else over here. That's why I don't know. If only I could look at, like, Ganon's tower again, like, in the map tracker. Because other than that, there's nothing else to be done in Ganon's tower. I also don't see, like, the chests, like, the small keys for Ganon's tower in the tracker. So, other than that, everything is done in Ocarina of Time, so... Let's go back to MajorasMask to double-check everything. Alright. Now, let me see. So, over here, in MajorasMask, it says, I can do the Give Ocean Scrub the Mountain Title Deed, which I don't have. Deliver to Madame Aroma on the final night, which I don't have. Use the Ocean Scrub Flower, which again, I don't have the title deed. So, like, pretty much MajorasMask is also locked out, unless it's a chest. So, what do we do? What do we do with this seed? That's my question right now. Alright. Also, one thing I also noticed, we never checked what the Deku Scrub was holding, like, in the Zora area. So let's go back over there and double check what he's carrying. Because otherwise, that Mountain Title Deed could actually come in use. But of course, we won't know until we check, so let's go there real quick. It's not the bank, because the bank final reward is rupees, so it's not worth it. Alright, back in MajorasMask. Let's go straight to the Zora area. Ignore the fact that it's the final day. Don't worry, no one's gonna die. We're just looking for items. Alright, let's go to the Zora Cape. And let's go check. Alright, let's see what does the Deku Scrub in this area has. Although, it could also be the bomb bag. You see, in this shop there's nothing. Like, imagine it's a random shop that has a captain hat. Alright. Also, where's my bunny hood? I need a bunny hood. Thank you. And it's also not the Mask of Truth, because we already did the dog race. So, now what? That's the question. Now what? We are pretty much locked out. With no purpose to do. Alright, what about here? He's not here. I chose the wrong room. My roommates are all gone. They all went to evacuate. Alright, it has to be on this, on the right, on this side over here. All the way over there. It has to be. Yeah, I don't think there's a check for, like, talking to Lulu and everything. Or is there? I don't remember. Okay. Okay, bundle of arrows. And what are you selling? Alright. If I talk to you as a Sora? Green potion. No need for the green potion. Hey, Moblin Man, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, bro. Alright. And that's bundle of arrows, which we don't need. And the one in Ikana also has bundle of arrows, which is not it. And I think the one in the mountain village had rupees, so that's also not it. We already did this guy over here. What did I miss? Well, we are currently checking, like, dungeons and any places that we already did to, like, make completely sure that we completed everything. And also, I'm not sure why your message got retracted again. If you were just asking a question? But pretty much that. We are rechecking dungeons. And just, you know, overall making sure that we did everything. Okay, so we can just vibe. Okay. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Like, you know, outside of the fact we're looking for an item, other than that, I'm doing pretty great. How about you? Hope you're also doing great, bro. Yeah, vibe to the song, brother. Hey, Sonic Wing 3. Still 2 masks left. Actually, 1 mask left, because, you know, the Mask of Truth is not really gonna be necessary. Alright. So, that was a nice little vibing section. But the Sora Hole has nothing here, so we gotta get out of here. Alright. We also did the male guy minigame. Yeah, that's it. Everybody say hi to Sonic Wing 3! The homie's here! Alright. So let me see. I think Stone Tower got everything done. Let's go to Stone Tower and double check. Yeah, you see? We got everything on the map. Let's go to the actual dungeon. Alright. Wait, no, I played the wrong... No, I played the wrong song. I didn't mean to play this. No, take me back. No. Wrong song. There we go. No. There we go. Raul Ibis, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, bro. Also, lol, for the message. Alright, get the Sora statue. Alright, let's double check the dungeon, see if we got everything done. Alright. Yeah, you see? Every single chest, done. So nothing here. What's left? Almost nothing. Literally almost nothing. Like, we are currently rechecking dungeons. Like, you know, to make sure we did absolutely everything. And so far, everything has been completed. Literally not missing a single thing. And no, it's not the fairies, because I double-checked, and it's not the fairies. They almost give you rupees. In fact, you know what? No. Let's double-check this fairy over here. Alright, go over here nice and carefully. Alright, let's double-check this fairy, see what it has. But I'm pretty sure it was rupees, so, you know, the fairies are not worth it in here. Alright. Let's go to the Great Fairy. Double-check. Today will be the day. I hope so. I really hope so. Alright, so look at this. This fairy... 10 Deku Nuts. Not required. And I remember the ones from Stone Tower and Great Bay were also like rupees or something, so they're not required. And in the overworld map, there's also nothing. And the same applies for the dungeon, literally. So then there goes my question again. What are we missing? It's also not the Ocean Spire house, because all he has is a piece of heart. Like, does the Ocean Spire house have 2 rewards, or not? Because I do know that apparently, like, if you do it, like, on a separate day, apparently there's, like, another thing to do. But I'm also not too sure. Because the reward he told me was a piece of heart. Alright, double check. Nope, not a single chest. Alright, let's check Snowhead. Cause look at like let me like show you real quick. Let me show you real quick. Look at this. This is the map tracker. And in MajorasMask, we literally have nothing. Like over here in the Zora Hall, we got use the Ocean Scrub Flower, which is a bundle of arrows, which we don't need. Give the Ocean Scrub the Mountain Title Deed, which is the one item in Ocarina of Time that we're missing in the volcano. There's the Defeat the Big Po on the day 3, which we have no way to access because we need the Captain's Hat. And we got Delivery to Madame Aroma, which, again, we cannot do because we don't have the thing. We don't have the letter to Mama over here. Because other than that, we got nothing to do with the cafe quest. Well, whereas in Ocarina of Time, all that's left is literally this. And this right here is the Mountain Title Deed. So we're pretty much almost running out of options. So, what now? Oh. Hi there. How you doing? Alright, be careful over here. And also, it's also not the Scarecrow of Majora's Mask, because he has a piece of heart, so that's also not it. Alright. Alright, this fairy... Wait. MajorasMask, Ocarina of Time. Wait. Does the MajorasMask of Ocarina of Time unlock anything? Let me double check. Nope, absolutely nothing. So again, worthless. Alright, so nothing here. Now let's check the actual dungeon. And double check if there's not any chest there. And on Great Bay Temple, we also did everything, so no need to double check. No! Oh my gosh. Ah! Alright, lesson learned. Go a bit slower. And by slower, I mean keep rolling like this. Alright, stop. Take a break, and continue. Alright, just keep it running, nice and carefully. You won't fall down, and it's all good. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's in Snowhead. And in Snowhead, there is absolutely nothing. Again. Like, I just don't get it, Chad. I just don't get it. What else is missing? We also did the dog race. Like, let's go back to the range. Wait. Hold on. Do these guys actually sell you something? Milk, Majora. Okay, no, it's vanilla. Okay, so it's literally milk. So, never mind. Okay. Like, everything was going great in this seat until this one moment. Because for some reason, it's just all going terrible. Ancient Castle of Ikana is a foolish choice. Thank you. I am aware of it, for I got Bolero of Fire over there. Okay. Like, let's double check we actually did the, you know... We did the dog race, to be absolutely sure. But I tell you, I'm pretty sure we did. As well as the chest that's over here. Okay. Alright, let's go over here. We also got the chest that's over here. Alright, for example. Let me actually double do it. Alright. Where's the golden boy? We always pick golden. We always pick golden doggy. Alright, this one over here. Alright, I'm gonna bid everything I got. And now let's see how the golden doggy does. On the first try, he actually won, but I'm not sure how he will do for this one. So, you know, just gotta root for the doggy. You see? Look at him catching up. He's gonna do it slowly but surely. And did you see that? The chest is already open. Alright, come on, doggy. Keep it in first place. Don't let that guy actually catch you up. No. Keep it like this, bro. Keep it like this, bro. Yes, sir! Woo! Well done, doggy. Bro, poor Blue. He was trying his best. Yeah, you see? We've already done this one. Alright, I am out of here. Actually... Oh wait, no, never mind, I forgot. I was gonna say, I wonder if the Happy Mask Salesman has any hint, but no, he doesn't, because that's just, you know, load point from Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask. Alright. So basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this off because we've already done it. You see, earn 150 rupees from racing. Done, literally done. So just mark the mask off again. All right, let's reset the cycle. I played the wrong melody, but we'll try again in a bit. No, don't return it. Just, you know, reset the cycle. And while we reset the cycle, let's actually start thinking. What do we do now? Like, that mountain deed could actually be the way to go. But how do we find beans for Ocarina of Time? If the bean seller won't sell me anything. Like, is the bean seller really the only way to get beans in Ocarina of Time? Because apparently it is. But I just don't know. Because otherwise we're literally screwed. We got nothing else to do. Alright. Let's actually go double check. I'm going back to Ocarina of Time. And let's actually look around. Because at this point, I'm just, you know, with multiple questions at this point. We've also done all the mini-games, which that's also not it. Although, I'm starting to wonder, did we do Dampé, like, legit? Like, did we actually do Dampé in the intended way? Like, I believe we did, but again, let me double check to be sure. At this point, I'm doing multiple, like, repeated things just because I have zero clue what to do now. We also did the chickens, we did the guy on the roof, we did the girl that's over here, we did the chickens, we did the on Impa's house, like, you know, the one chick up here. And we also did bottom of the well. So literally the question is, now what? Wait, actually, does this guy give you something? For example, I can give him like the spooky mask. Alright, see this one. Super Pork, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, he just pays me money. Okay, thank you, bro. Alright, making nighttime. Alright, let's double check if Dampé can be pretty kind to us. And he's not here. Yeah, I guess it's because it has to be literally the time of night. Like, literally as soon as nighttime appears. Alright, again, let's go check again. And see what he has. Because for the rest, we got every single chest in Ganon's tower. And I also just clicked it off the map, so I don't even know if, like, you know, if now I can actually do it. Like, if I could just, like, you know, like, what kind of key is this? Oh, this is for okay, so this is for Ganon's tower. Light Trial Lullaby Chest. I think that's the... yeah, I think we've already done that one. That's the one that has a small key. So, yeah, everything in Ganon's castle was basically completed. Yeah, just making sure that we, you know, we have everything to go in Ganon's castle. Okay, so the question is, what now? Well, the answer is, make it exactly 6 PM, make it nighttime, and try again with Dampé to see if it's actually kinder, you know? Otherwise, I'm actually omega confused as to what to do without any seats. or beans for the most part. Okay, now go talk to Dampé. I think he must be out now. Like, if there is any other way to get that mountain tile deed without planting any beans, I would try it. But again, I am no glitch expert to do like those glitches that basically involve bombs. So like, that would require hours of practice. Alright, you know what? Dampé, I'm gonna wait for you somewhere around here, wherever the pile of dirt is. Like, let me actually look at OBS so I can see more clear. Because for some reason... like... Oh, wait, what? Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Dampé right here. And hopefully, you know, if he's a bit faster, then we can actually dig this spot. So, my brother, take all the time you need. Don't worry, we have literally all day to do this. So I'm just gonna do my you know, my daily setups as you reach this section. We also got Song and the chest that's over there, like, all the way up there. So, you know, that's the issue. Okay, Dampé, stay here. Rupees. Alright, that was worthless. Alright. Well, Dampé is already done. So, let's go back. I think we also did everything in Goron City. Like, we did the big Goron sword, we did the rolling Goron, we did Darunia, we did all of the chests. Although, there is one Growl over there, but again, I think the scrubs are not randomized. So the question is, what do we do now? I have zero clue. See, if we go to the volcano as Lonk, then we can already, you know, go to the seeds. At least over here we can see, like, you know, over here's where we're supposed to plant the bean. And what's the issue? Simple. We do not have any bean. And for some reason, the bean seller doesn't want to sell me any of it. Why? Don't ask me. I think he's just a coward. I think he just wants to keep all of the beans for himself. Like, let's actually go back and talk to him. Maybe if I try wearing any mask? Like, imagine. But I don't think it has to do with the masks. Because, like, what other reason would there not be for him to not give me the beans? That's why I don't understand. It's not the Skulltholas, because, like, you know, 30, 40, and 50 are not required because they're just things I don't need. So, there goes the question. What haven't I done? And the answer is, I don't know. Literally, I don't know. We have every single song except Oath to Order, which is the graveyard. Try getting to the heart from Upper Volcano? Like, you mean the check that's like on the top of the volcano that I normally need the bean to actually get it? Like, not the wall, because the wall I already did it, and I think it was actually a piece of heart. Alright. Yeah, you see, look at this. I talked to him. We're sold out. What do you mean you're sold out? Alright. Maybe on border of Upper Volcano? Wait, border? Alright, what about Goron? Nope. Garuda Mask? Yeah, I don't think the masks work. Yeah, oh wait! Hold on. An idea just occurred to me. It sounds ridiculous, but it could work. What if I present Zelda's letter to that one soldier in Kakariko so that he opens the path to the mountain? Again, it sounds ridiculous, but we can try it. Maybe on border of Upper Volcano. But how? But the strange thing is, there is no item in blank space. Yeah, that's because that's where the beans are supposed to go. And since we don't have the beans, then that's why it's basically in blank. Which raises the question, again, what do I do to trigger the beans? Alright, maybe if I open the gate, let's see. Alright, open the gate. Do or do not, there's no try. Yeah, you're actually right, there is no try. Alright, have your rupees. Okay, so the gate is open. Now let's see. Let's see if that changes the outcome or if everything stays the same. Navi, what do you want? They say that there are 118 known elements. Thank you, Navi. Thank you for your words of wisdom. Alright, let's see if opening the gate actually solves something. I doubt it, but it's worth doing it. Bro, I swear, if that guy literally, if the trigger was to open the gate, I'm actually gonna flip. So let's go try it, see if he actually changed, or if it's still locked out. Alright, let me see. Are you available or not? Nope, still the same. Nothing changed, unfortunately. Okay, so now what? That did not work. Like, at this point, I think that title deed might be our way to go. But at the same time, how do we get it if this guy doesn't want to give me any beans? Like, what canon event I haven't done to trigger this guy? Now I understand, maybe all child's quest items? But I did everything as a child! I literally did everything as a child! Alright, wait. Hold on. Alright, I forgot what item was there, but apparently I got it. Alright, alright, so let's see if the Ghost Ship statue has something for tip. Ruto's leather can be found in East Clocktown. I know, I got it. Going to lunch? Okay. Alright, have a good one, Sonic Lane 3. I'll try my best over here. No, I didn't mean to. Okay. Alright. Can I actually make this a child or not? That's what I don't know. I hope. Nope, we don't. Alright, I need to be here as an adult. I gotta come back as an adult. Alright, let's go, adult. Alright. At this point, I'm actually questioning myself. What is this? Literally, what is this? Alright. Let's go, adult. And let's keep trying. There's always a solution. That's my say to go. There's always a solution. And we will be always able to find at least one. So we gotta keep trying. See, the claim check has nothing else. I'm thinking. We also got the silver. We also got the golden gauntlets, and we got everything in the desert. And whereas in MajorasMask, there's literally nothing to do, because I got nothing else to do. Because the thing is, Andrew and Cafe give you the Mask of Truth, which is not required because the only check that it gives you is the dog race, which we did twice, by the way. And in Ganon's Tower, we already did everything. So there's nothing to do with Ganon's Tower. So I'm still thinking, what other stuff I haven't done? Alright, I want to go to Gerudo 1 second because there's something I want to check. There's something I want to check in the Gerudo. Even though I got everything done, there's something I want to see. I want to see if the carpenters, like, you know, the ones you save, I want to see if there's something with them. Although, hold on. Isn't there a check for the cows in London Ranch? Or is it just straight up milk? Alright. See, if I play Pono's song... Let me see. Do these guys give you something or not? Nope, just milk. Alright. Well, nothing else to do here then. Because for the rest, we got everything done. Alright, let's go to Gerudo and try what I wanted to try. And keep questioning myself a little bit because I'm still Omega confused. Like, this is like the most confusing seed I've ever seen. I've literally done almost everything. This is almost 100% seed. So, what's left to do? What did I miss? What am I missing? I am going in complete doubt right now. There is no way it's a scrub because they're not randomized. They're literally not randomized. Alright, let me go down here. Alright, there's a Ghost of Stone. Dongero's Choir gives a piece of heart. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, at this point, I might have to check every single Ghost of Stone Epona? How are you standing there? How are you standing there? Epona, you're an expert, but how are you standing in the air? She's literally in the air. What? How is she standing in the air? She's an expert here. Alright, wait, can I still mount her or do I have to call her? Bruh, she's literally, bruh. She's built different. She's standing in the air. Alright, I'll continue forward, I guess. Alright, let's keep going forward. Because for the rest, we got every single item. I'm not looking at any spoiler log. I'm doing this legit. I'm not looking up just yet. Alright. Thank you. Let's go. Alright. I want to see if these guys have something. Like, over here. You see, they're all here. And then there's this guy who is completely past. And the bean seller is nowhere. Like, I don't even know if that guy is only like child exclusive or what. So again, like, I'm just questioning right now. I'm just literally making lots of questions with unnecessary answers. Alright. One of my main questions are if the spiders actually have like 2 rewards. That's why I don't know. We did everything in the fortress, the training grounds. Alright, you know what? Just so I get out of doubt, I'm gonna do the spider house in MajorasMask, the ocean spider house, and, you know, just check. Just double check and see what they have. Because I know they have a piece of heart for Ocarina of Time. But what I don't know is if they have 2 rewards or if it's only 1. That's why I don't know. If it's like split up in days. That's why I don't know. Oh my goodness, brother. And like, I don't think Cafe gives you anything for like helping him, right? Like, you know, you can do that one quest with Cafe and, you know, you can play as Cafe. But I don't think he gives you anything. The only thing you get is like Couple's Mask, which is Mask of Truth. Alright. Alright, I'm pretty sure I entered the fairy as transformed. Let me double check again. At this point, I'm making sure of anything. Oh, I forgot. You do need a fairy. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna say that I already did it, and we're not gonna bother. Alright. Let's actually go ahead and recheck again. Alright, I'm out. Alright. 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 I'm gonna go some places. And I'm gonna keep trying. At this point, I don't want the randomizer to kill my mood. Again. What? Let me climb on the top! Okay. Alright, I guess I'll move forward then. And again, the Deku Scrub that comes down here also didn't have a good reward. So that's also out of the question. We did aliens, we did the escort. We saved the invisible guy, and we also did everything in the canyon. So, bro, I am like just questioning myself so many things. Like, my theory is that that one thing, like that mountain title deed, is actually gonna be what's gonna help us. Alright. Alright, I know that the Scrub and the Sora Hall has, like, Green Potion. Let me double check what the others have. Like, I'm gonna check Mountain Guy, I'm gonna check the Swamp Guy, and the Canyon Guy. Like, I'm gonna recheck all of them, because at this point, everything could be anywhere. On up. Alright. Alright, let's see what he has. See, that's a recover. See, that item already got it. Alright. A special trait. Recovery heart. Yeah, that's because I already done this. Alright, the swamp? I don't think the one in Clocktown gives you anything, so we can skip that one. Alright, swamp. Let's see what the swamp has. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna, you know, just be a child. Why can't it be a magic beam from Ocarina of Time? If it said OT, I would pop up. No, I don't have anything. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna buy it because I want to see what happens. See, magic being Ocarina of Time. Why can't... I mean, Majora's Mask. Why can't it be Ocarina of Time? Like... This seed is so close, yet so far to being done. I cannot believe this timeline. I literally can't believe this timeline, bro. Alright, what about the one that's, like, down there? The castle is a foolish choice, basically thanks to a statue. I'm gonna double check the fairies just in case. Alright, let's double check the fairies. Hello? Awesome! Right here. I guess we're not showing up because we already did it. We got all of the fairies in there. And because we already did it, we don't have to do this again. Alright, but nevertheless, what we came for, the scrub! Oh my goodness, we barely did it. Alright, let's see what this guy has. It's vanilla blue. It's a blue potion, are you kidding me? Okay, but I do really want to see what's like over there. Did I gift this guy, like, the ocean tile deed? Alright, let me hand it over just to see what happens. Alright, have it here. Yeah, we've already done this. Just want to see what's in the... what the Gossip Stone says. I hope. Alright, you know what? Just grab it. Why not? Wait! 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 They say that the captain's hat can be found around Lake Hylia? No way! Wait, no, 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 wait, 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 no, 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 no. Wait, no, 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 no. In Lake Hylia? Oh my gosh, wait! Wait! Wait, 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 wait! I think I know where it is! I think I know where it is! Wait! Oh my gosh, I think I know what it's referring to! Oh my gosh, there's no way! Chat, I think I can confirm that we're basically done. Captain Hat in Lake Hylia. Scarecrow! Scarecrow will come in clutch, I think. Because we already did fishing. We did the dive, and we gave him the frog. Everything except one thing. One literal thing we haven't done. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Gossip Stone. Alright. Let me see if it's actually the place I think it is. Oh my goodness, this could actually be it. This could actually be it. This could actually be it. Alright, take me back. Take me back. Take me back to Lake Hylia. Oh my goodness, there's no way it's been there the whole time. There is no way it's been there the whole time. So, if I'm correct, it's all the way up there. Which there's absolutely no way. And if for some reason it's not there, then all we know is that it's here in Lake Hylia, somewhere. Oh my goodness, I swear if it's been there the whole time. I swear, dude. Like, and the worst part is, I had that Tildy the whole time. If I only visited that Ghost of Stone before, I would have actually gotten it before. Alright. Alright, summon him. Oh my goodness, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Ups! Que susto. Bro! Alright, try again. Alright, take 2. Let me actually climb this. Oh my... Nope! Oh my god. Okay, okay, that's it. I'm actually... Okay, that's it. I'm actually, you know... Where is he? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm actually sniping this bird. You sneaky bird. Hold on. Hold on. Don't waste your arrows. Ooh, that was close, bro. That was actually way too close. I'm actually sniping the bird. I'm actually doing it. I say it. Hold on. Okay, now it's actually becoming a bit darker. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. Ah, okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll just get on top and get him closer. Alright, alright. Where is he? Where's the dumb bird? There you are. Got him. Alright, now for real. If it's actually here. Moment of truth. Was the captain hat here the whole time? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! It's actually over. I'm sorry for yelling the mic. I just... Oh my gosh, there's no way. It's finally over. Oh my gosh! Alright, let's go get this song and let's beat both games, and that's it, we're done. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't believe it's been here the whole time. Alright, let's go get the songs, and then we're done. And let's finish both games. We're pretty much ready to go. We are ready to beat both games. If only we knew, we would have gotten this item so much earlier in the run. But hey, mistakes item, mistakes happen, no one is perfect, you know, everyone makes mistakes sometimes, and we all learn from them, so let's go ahead and claim our prize. Man, if only I knew, but why did it not show in the map tracker? Like, was it because I did not click, like, I had the scarecrow? Like, what even is the scarecrow in the map tracker? Like, what happens if I click any of this? Nothing happens. Unless the scarecrow is, like, somewhere around here and I'm blind. What's this elegy? Nothing. Alright, anyways, no time for that. Let's actually just go and finish this. Bro, my mood is actually, like, it returned for a second, but I'm also still a bit down. Down disappointed by the fact that we could have gotten it so early if only we knew. But I also blame the map tracker. Why did it not show in the map tracker? Like, I had the scarecrow. Unless, like, it doesn't show in the map tracker. Or unless it does show, but, like, you know, it's, like, not clickable for, like, to redeem it. Also, let's just do this bit by bit, you know? Let me do this bit by bit. Again, bit by bit. Alright, thank you again, Ghost of Stone, for telling me where my final item is. Alright, let's go claim it. This whole randomizer is complete. And basically, no reason to be this long. Like, if only the item tracker had, like, you know, a section for the Scarecrow, which I don't see right now. If only that, then I would have gotten this so early on. Alright. Make it nighttime. Let's make it nighttime and get the song. Alright, this stream is going to be much shorter than the others, because we just found our last required item. Alright, open the grave. Yes, open the grave. Alright, open the gate! Alright, you know what, let me just mark it off right away, because we're just gonna do it right now. Alright, it's happening. All of these hours of frustration and pain and whatsoever are finally gonna pay off. Alright, let me actually just kill spiders. Kill all the spiders like this. Just keep spinning to win, and they will all come near you. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this! Keep it spinning, bro. Keep it spinning! Alright, there's the other one. Got him! Alright. Just for the fun of you, let's see what this item has over here. Like, let's see what this chest is. Thank you? Bro, 19 out of 20 hearts. That's how you know this was almost a 100% randomizer. Like, literally, we almost did everything. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this. Let's go ahead and finish this. Alright, howdy, partner. Nope. Wait for it. Nope. Oh, get so stuck. Bro, don't approach me like this. Got him. Bro, don't overdo it, bro. You need to chill. Alright, let's get the song. It's pretty much done. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's redeem it. There it is. MM is ready for completion. Alright, and with that, now both games can finally be completed. So let's go to Ocarina of Time, beat Ganondorf, and then we'll return to Majora's Mask and beat by, holy moly, Majora's Mask. Alright. Alright, chat. It's happening. It's the end game. After hours of frustration over a single item. But we're finally doing it, bro. We're finally doing it. And again, the sad factor is, if only I visited that Ghost Stone before, then I would have known. Because we got the Scarecrow, and we could have gotten the Captain's Hat so early that yesterday would have been the finale. Alright. But you know what? That's in the past. We are in the present. Let's get it. Let's grab the Master Sword. Go to Ganon's castle. And, you know, play a classic minigame that we always love to play. So, let me just prepare both of my secret weapons. There we go. Now we are ready to play. Let's do this. Or, I mean, not secret weapons. Mostly the weapons that I need to beat Ganondorf. So, now that we are fully prepared for this, let's do this. It's the moment of truth. Hours of this randomizer, the longest in the list as well, are finally gonna pay off. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we are. Let's cross the colorful bunch of the bridge, enter Ganon's castle, and as homies that we are, play a classic match that we always love to do in once in a while. Alright, and as per usual, since now we're gonna finish this randomizer, later in a couple of days, I will make the next poll so that you guys can decide what randomizer we're doing next. Although, you know, we already had enough of OcarinaofTime and MajorasMask, at least for now, so these two need a break. So I'll just have some other Zelda games, so, you know, we can give them more of a chance. Since we've already done enough of OcarinaofTime and MajorasMask. But that doesn't mean that they will stop. They will return in the future. Just like, you know, gonna give them some time to rest and sleep. While we give some other games a chance. Alright. Keep going up the stairs. As we progress, the music keeps intensifying. No, you know what? No. Both of you at the same time. Nope. Nope. Okay. Bro, why are you running? Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. We take them both at the same time, brother. Whew. Alright. We're almost there. Almost there. Let's go. Upwards, brother. Alright. Almost at the top, brother. Almost at the top. Alright, Gandalf. I hope you brought your racket. Because I've got mine right here. I'm ready for our daily session of energy ball tennis. The radioactive tennis match that we always like. Howdy, partner. I hope you brought your racket, because I do have it. Have you found the light arrows in Terminal Field? Yes, I did. Bro, I love that it literally gives you a hint of where the light arrows are. But we already have them. Alright, here we go! Alright. Alright, bring it whenever you're ready. Now, let's just warm up real quick, and, you know... Yeah, that's it. That's it. I figured out how this game works. Let's do this. Right back at ya, bro. I score again. I bring it back to you. Bro, I am so good at this game. You just can't compete against me, Gandalf. You cannot compete against the might of Lunk, the conqueror of randomizers. And the champion of energy ball tennis. You ain't seen a chance against this guy right here. Got him. Send it back to you. Somehow the hitbox still lasted. Right back at you. Send it to your brother. Send it to your phantom. Your cousins. And all of the friends that you know. Because this guy is gonna dethrone you in the energy ball tennis match. For this guy's the champion. Not only of randomizers, but also of this minigame. You know, say spin to win. Yes, sir. Alright. First one down. Now, I'm not sure if we need to do the escape sequence. Never mind, we don't have to. Okay, we're going straight to the fight. Alright, let's do this. Now we go to the final phase. At the finale of OcarinaofTime. Alright, there he is. Big oinky boy. Bro, I love how my sword is still viewable in the cutscene. Alright, fortunately that's the Master Sword and not the Big Orange Sword, so that's good. Alright, let's do this, brother. Woo! Alright, let me just, you know, let me just do this real quick. Alright. On hop. Got him. Alright, that's another one. Let me go, like, over here. Got him. Let me see if I can, like, you know, spot this real quick. Ah. Woo! I'm too quick for you, bro. I hope. Alright, that's strike number 5. Go! Strike number 6. Almost there. Alright, come on, give me another one, bro. Give me another one, give me another one. Bam! And give me another one, please. Ah! Nope! Got him. That's strike number 8. Strike number 9? Probably? Ah! There is strike number 9. Give me number 10. Give me number 10. Number 10 boy over here. Ah! Number 10 boy over here. There we go. 10 jump slashes with the big Goron sword. Alright. Now let's get the Master Sword to finish this, brothers. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do this. Alright. Strike 1. Let's see how many takes. 2. 3. Count with me, guys. Count with me. 4. 5. 5 jump slashes, that's all it takes with the Master Sword. Apparently this is the one fight where Big Goron Sword takes longer. Whew. Alright. All of those hours of finding items, frustration, and roller coaster of emotions I've been working on for this one moment. And... GG, Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, done. Whew. Man, what a ride it was in Ocarina of Time. So, 1 game down, 1 to go. And fortunately for us, the randomizer actually takes us all the way back over here. Because like, you know, we need to beat the other game, so we don't have to watch all of the credits of Ocarina of Time to go straight to Majora's Mask. So with 1 down, 1 to go, let's do this. Let's go back as a child, go back to Majora's Mask, and actually end it. And also, let me just, you know, save the progress just in case. Alright. Back here again. Now, unfortunately for Majora, we cannot use the bottle because, you know, there is no minigame over there. But we have another weapon that we can use. And I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go, Bunny Hood. Time to go faster than the speed of sound. There is 1 more game left to beat. Alright. Pardon me, doggy. Just coming through. If I just gotta make it all the way over here. Let's make it daytime, otherwise we cannot access Majora's Mask. There we go. Alright, here we are. Hello, Majora's Mask. For the last time in this run. Alright, hold up. Now let's make it final day. Let's make it final day. And then just wait for midnight. Because unfortunately we cannot, like... It's not like the 3D version. Where you can go straight into the final... Into the midnight of the final day. Alright. Fast forward a little bit more. And eventually we'll make it. Eventually we'll make it. Alright, night of the second day. Then it's on to the final day. And then we can challenge Majora's Mask. No. Do it legit. There we go. Oh my goodness, bro. To think this is gonna be the shortest episode of this whole series. Like, literally. The others would go past 3 hours. This one is not even gonna make it to the to the 2-hour mark. It's not even gonna make it, bro. Not even close. Alright. Here we are. Night of the final day, only 12 hours to go. Alright, and now we just sit here and wait. We just sit here, staring at the camera. I misinput it. Alright, hold on. I gotta stare to the camera, hold on. There we go. Alright, and now we just sit back, relax, and wait for it to be nighttime. So how's the wife and kids? Alright, so... Now, all jokes aside. There's a testing I've been trying to do. Cause, as a reminder, and I'm making this schedule later today, Monday is the day we'll finally have the first ever multiplayer stream with viewers, which is gonna be Mario themed for Mario Day. And the one thing that I need to check is about how I can set commands for so that you can see the ID of the room. I did set it up somehow, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna work. Like, for example, I still got that window open. I used Nightbot. I sent it onto YouTube, but like, I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So like, for example, I have exclamation point ID or exclamation point arena, and I set it up, and it said something about Nightbot is gonna join like 5 minutes after your stream starts, but it's like, I haven't done a testing on it, because like, you know, I could easily tap it in chat right now to check if it's actually viewable. Like, I'm gonna check it as the titles go by, because I just want to wait here patiently. And if it all works out, then I can have it ready for the Monday. So basically, everyone in chat will just have to type exclamation point arena to get the ID and the password of the room for Smash Ultimate, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I think Jamboree as well. Because for Mario Maker 2, it's gonna be viewer levels. Like, according to the poll, I see that there's enough interest for viewer levels, so we'll do it that way. I'm still wondering how it's gonna go. Like, I'm pretty hyped for it, especially because it's the first... Not only because it's the first viewer levels we're gonna do, I mean, not only because it's the first viewer multiplayer stream that we're gonna do, but also because we're celebrating Mario Day, and Mario Day is like, oh, mega important for this. So that's gonna be pretty hype. So once I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna schedule it so that on the short that I'm gonna launch later today, it has like the link for the reminder that the stream is happening this Monday. Probably in the afternoon. Probably after 3 my time. After, on like 3:30 AST. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna go pretty well. Alright, 10 PM, only 2 more hours to go. We're almost there, brother. And you love to see it. Bro, this is like the craziest seed I've ever done. Like, this seed is easily the longest seed we've ever done so far. And I am just now wondering if there will be somebody who will surpass it, but I'm not even sure. But again, you never know. There's like Wind Waker HD, you got Twilight Princess, we got Skyward Sword HD, you got Tears of the Kingdom, you know, when I can properly function it. And then you got some of the classic games like, what's it called? A Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening HD. We got a couple, we got a variety of randomizers that can be done. Heck, apparently there's also a Mario 64 randomizer, which I've seen, and I'm actually kind of interested in, like, seeing how it's gonna go on. But, and, like, if I manage to set it up, I'll try it out. And there it is! Midnight. Let's go. Alright, here we are. Have you found the oath to order in Ikana's graveyard? Thank you for reminding me that the song was there. Now let's get this over with. This seed is pretty much done at this point. Alright, time to go to the moon. Here we are. Now let's get our special weapon here. We'll make short work of this guy. And also, let me, you know... Oh wait, I can't save the progress, never mind. I thought it was also enabled for this, but I guess since we're on the moon, it doesn't really matter. Oh wait, what? That was weird. What was that up here in the sky? Like, on the screen. Yes, we'll play with you. Alright. It says something about Piece of Heart, Ocarina of Time, but that doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's completely mess this guy up. Alright. One big DT Fairy Boy against a big over-mutated mask, whose name is in the game. Alright. Awaken. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. It's the name of the game, baby! Alright, let's easily mess this up. Hello? Alright, now he's gonna call for backup, but as if that's gonna help him, bro. As if that's gonna help him, bro. Alright, you get out. You get out. And you also get out. Bro, this guy's insane. Got him. Alright, that's it for the first phase. 2 more to go. Alright. Yeah, grow up your legs. Grow up your arms. And grow up your third eye. Alright, chat, let him bust some moves. Before I strike you down, let me see your moves, please. Yeah, show me some more, show me some more. No, not this one, bro. That's not the move I want to see. That's not the one I want to see, bro. See, that one is much better. That one was a much better movement. Woo! Alright, final face. With that ugly face over there. You mad, bro? Sorry, but this guy doesn't care. Sorry, but this guy doesn't care that you're mad. And GG! The Ocarina of Time at MajorasMask combo randomizer done! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, it's like the first act was great, the second act was also pretty solid, but the third act was pure pain. But as for the rest, you know, it was still fun. Minus the hours of pain, but we did it. Oh my goodness, it's over. The Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask combo randomizer, like, insane, bro. Genuinely insane. Easily the craziest randomizer seed I've ever done thus far. Woo! Yes, sir! Dawn of a new day. You love to see it, brother. Oh, great to hear you, Pona. Bro, and the test goes automatically. Like, I didn't even press the A button. Alright. Well then. Now that the randomizer is complete, as per usual, in the next following days, like, you know, a few days later, I'll make the poll for the next randomizer that you guys want me to do. Although, like I said, since we already did enough of MajorasMask and Ocarina of Time, we're letting them get a rest. And then at some point later, we'll bring them back. Just so you know, we can give some other games a chance, like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword HD. Maybe some of the classics like A Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening HD. I'll think about it. Like, I'll think about what should be the next randomizer. Alright. But as for the next live, like I said, Monday is the Mario Day multiplayer stream special. Which, again, I need to test, like, how the command is working, because, like, I do have Nightbot open. In fact, I'm not even sure if it's here. In fact, I actually want to try it. Like, I actually want to try this testing. For example, if I put exclamation point ID, but I also don't want to touch anything in the keyboard just yet, because I don't want to, like, mess it up. Like, I hope that doesn't mess anything up, like, in Page 64. So, like, once the credits start rolling, then we can, you know, we can go ahead and make the testing. Unless somebody in chat can do it for me, like, you know, if you put exclamation point ID, exclamation point arena, just to, like, make sure it's working. So that way, any final minute testing can actually be done. No, don't worry, I excuse you, bro. Go do your stuff, you know, be a ghost, be whatever thing you want to do. And thank you for your services, Happy Mask Salesman, which we never saw in this run, by the way. Yeah, I'll be on my way. I'll basically, you know, get lost. I will grow up to be an adult. I will eventually wear an armor. I will eventually lose one of my eyes. And I will meet another iteration of me, who will learn 7 hidden skills from me. If you know, you know. Alright. Whew. Man, that was insane. And there it is. There it is. The combo randomizer completed, brother. Whew! Man, that was insane. One insane run, bro. Alright. Now that that's done, before we wrap up, let me actually see if I can make that testing. Like, for example, if I can, like, if I put exclamation point arena. Also, never mind the you know, the sound effects in the background. Those are my keyboard sound effects, mostly because I have a Breath of the Wild theme on my browser. That's why it has those sound effects. So, I just want to test. If I put exclamation point arena. Okay, so nothing happens. Unless I have to wait for it. Oh! Okay, never mind. There it is. Okay, so it takes like 5 seconds to appear. Okay, so that's good. So that's how it's gonna work on Monday. Now that the code is like in, that means that Monday is set up for the room. I just have to put like the actual ID, because this is no ID and this is not the password. So that's pretty much how it's gonna work for the Monday multiplayer. Alright. And normally, I know that we enjoy bangers in the background. But, you know, I need to get things done. I need to set up the stream for the Monday multiplayer. So, this is where I say goodbye for today. So, thank you all so much for coming and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this whole run despite its issues. And, wow, what a crazy seat, bro. Like I said, I will make the poll later on, so you guys can decide what the next randomizer will be. Hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon or night whenever you're watching this. And stay tuned for Monday for the multiplayer stream. Thank you all again for coming and watching. That's it for me. Stay hydrated, look after each other, and I will see you in the next one.